Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Blue Hens offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they had...
Turning it on! Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He wants to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Delaware! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds the tight end.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Sets up the screen. There he goes. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Got his man. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and goal. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Working that left side. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room. Give to the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take... Our stats so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires Here's to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Got a man, it's Erickson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defender. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he added the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Pick off! What a play by this defense. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Blue Hens come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for space, it's Harris. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Panthers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gets it past the marker. Picks up the first down, mark it at the 14 as they try to put up points before halftime. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta.
The Blue Hens will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make it.
It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that break.
Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll run play action. Fires deep on the run. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
Well, this pass...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Little touch pass to the receiver. And some room to work. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He is got incredible speed.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to...
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game. got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
With the catch, it's Thomas. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that 1st down.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And he's wrestled to the ground.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down stop.
And the Blue Hens back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. Touchdown, Delaware! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Pocket breaking down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
Yeah, it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 93 in punt formation to kick it away.
All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Right back to the well. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. With the catch, it's Avery. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. The play action fake. It's third and goal and third and long.
3:25.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on fourth. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And the extra point ties the game in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Now facing a third and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
To the air on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Back open in the middle. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Corner's going to give them room. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for us.
Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Blue Hens will start us up here in overtime. The give to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Shotgun snap on third down. He got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. A first down run in the red zone. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Delaware! And they're on top here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Georgia State. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes in this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Now, first down here in the second overtime. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Third and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal with the first possession in an overtime period. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Georgia State. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation.
Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they answer the bell and responded with a score of their own.
Number 5, the grab and the score.
Have to go for 2, starting in double overtime, and this one would win the game. Tight end finds a soft spot. They got it! The 2-pointer for the win, and they take the game in double overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.